So that was number 3 from Giuliani's Op.50, and follow a lesson for free as always. But if you're interested, I do have an edition of all 32 works in Giuliani's Op.50, which range from kind of easy to mid-intermediate level works. Really, really nice collection. So number 3 is like the world's shortest set of theme and variations. So you have this theme, or if we just play the melody on its own, which is always a good idea to do when you're practicing. Just get the phrasing the way you want it. And then each section essentially takes that theme, either harmonically or that melodic melody, and does a set of rhythmic variations on it. So if we take the first 2 bars and just compare each section, that becomes very clear. So bar 1 and 2, bar 9 and 10, bar 17 and 18. Sounds a little bit different there. It's the same harmony though, and similar contour in the upper voice, but the same harmony. And then bar 25 and 26. So we start off with quarter notes, we go to eighth notes, triplets, and then 16th notes. So when you're playing this piece, you want to play the 16th notes from bar 25, and that will decide your tempo. So if that's your tempo there, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So whatever tempo you're comfortable at bar 25 and 26, that's what you want to start the piece at, and then just to keep your rhythm fairly even. Besides that, everything else is pretty straightforward, so we'll just do a quick walkthrough of the piece. Fairly stately here. You have to jump your fingers around, but that's okay. Plenty of time. Resolve, relax. 8th notes. So I'm doing all that lower voice with thumb and I, thumb, I, thumb, I, thumb, I, thumb, I, and then A and M take care of the melody. And of course you want that top voice to come out a little bit extra and just suppress the accompaniment. From bar 13. Resolve. And then in bar 17, triplets. From bar 21 to 22, just be a little bit careful. It's not ideal that you end up with the first finger here, and then you have to play a low F. It's really not ideal. There's not many solutions though. You could try to do something like switch your third finger to, or you could start with your third finger, 3, 2, 1. But then you have to let go of this bass note early. So no matter what you do, you end up having to kind of jump a finger. So you just have to make sure that you get both notes solidly so you don't clip them, and that you're not rushing the tempo too much that you can't make the change. That's all. I tried other things like trying to do a hinge bar, but it's a little bit risky because of the open G that's right there. So no real good solution. You just have to jump the finger as smoothly as possible. And it's just an area of the score that you have to be careful about. And then bar 25, I've put in some right hand fingering here. So it's thumb, I, M, I, A, M, thumb, A. Pretty logical though. After you get that, it's just these fingers on these strings. really short little theme and variations, and kind of a great little study actually, or a warm-up piece even, just because it goes through all those rhythms. So it'd be really good for students to practice it, probably with the metronome, just to make sure that their 16th notes and their quarter notes at the beginning match each other in tempo. But then you can turn the metronome off and experiment with, speeding it up a little bit or whatever is your desire. But nevertheless, a great little tiny set with lots of little things to think about, but generally pretty straightforward, mostly first position.